Ilia Topuria declined a potential fight with Sean O'Malley by stating he intends to fight Conor McGregor. When O'Malley jokingly tweeted that Topuria is his Eddie Alvarez, Ilia responded by saying this: "I offered to fight you, but the UFC told me that you are only good for fighting in teenagers' places, because that's your only fan base. Our fight will never happen. After fighting Volk, I will fight Conor. And you will come as a fanboy. After seeing your pay-per-view numbers, the only thing I can offer you is that you fight in the preliminaries of my card." This didn't end there, and Sean O'Malley fired back. Couple things here. First, teenagers' places? No understando. 2. Let's make a bet on pay-per-view numbers. 100k cash, whoever's pay-per-view is bigger. If you don't have 100k, that's fine. You can do 4 payments of 25k. Third, Conor doesn't know who you are. The Twitter argument surely entertained fans and got them excited about a future fight between these two. Even though Topuria is sure he won't fight O'Malley, in the MMA world anything is possible. Paddy Pimblett has named the UFC fighters he doesn't like. One of them is Ilia Topuria, mainly because they've had lots of fights before and things between them often got intense. He's also not a big fan of Terrence McKinney. Here is what he said. "Probably hand sanitizer boy Topuria. He's a sausage. Some little mushroom. He tried to throw a slap at me when I was on my own and he was with about 12 of his mates, so I stepped back and threw a hand sanitizer bottle at his head. Like, that's what I mean. I don't even know his name. I just know him as hand sanitizer boy. Loads of people talk about me though. That little mushroom that goes by the dinosaur name. T-Rex, whatever his name is. That mushroom doesn't stop talking about me. No one knows you, you f***ing bum." It wasn't a big mystery which fighters Paddy dislikes the most. However, in the fighting game, things can change very quickly. Everyone has the chance to earn each other's respect, as we've seen happen many times between rivals. UFC fans and Tristan Tate recently criticized Sean Strickland for being a hypocrite. Strickland is known for his trash-talking ways, but things shifted when Dricus du Plessis spoke about his childhood trauma. Strickland defended the idea that there should be limits to trash-talking, something he didn't follow himself. Here is what reactions he got from the community. "Strickland is one of my favorite personalities, but he is being a hypocrite. Hopefully it's a great fight." Strickland was literally talking about Ian Gary's wife like a week ago. Dude talks about other fighters' wives and has mocked MMA fighters within days of their tragic deaths. Then he goes on a podcast and literally cries about people being mean to him. He's in shambles. Tristan Tate's reaction was more focused on Strickland leaked footage of him getting emotional and crying on a podcast while discussing his childhood trauma. Tom Aspinall recently expressed his frustration on Twitter about not getting a chance to fight for the undisputed title, even though he holds the interim champion belt. Dana White mentioned that the next fighter to face Jon Jones for the championship will be Miocic, which has left Aspinall feeling pretty upset. Here's what Aspinall said on Twitter. "Last time Miocic fought and won, GTA San Andreas had just come out on PS2. He will fight next for the undisputed heavyweight title, ahead of me, who's the interim champ, active and ranked number 1 in the world right now. This makes me quite upset. Miocic is one of my favorites. Loads of respect to him, his resume is far superior to mine right now. That being said, the UFC has never been about this. It's about who's the best right now, and I believe that's me, and it's only right I get to prove it." Final fun fact, since Miocic last won a fight, I have blown my knee out, went through the rehab process and had a year off, also had 7 UFC fights, including 4 wins versus top 10 ranked opponents, and won the interim title on 2 weeks' notice. Many fans are supporting Tom Aspinall in this debate. They really want to witness the top heavyweights compete, and by the numbers, they believe it should be Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall. Miocic's last win was in 2020 against Daniel Cormier, which has raised some concerns among fans about how well he might perform against someone like Jon Jones. Thanks for watching. If you're a fan of MMA, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Also leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Keep supporting the sport, and we'll see you in the next one.